Good morning, everyone, and welcome to. Wait, why did I say morning? Dang it. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Hammer Guy Plays. Tonight, we're going to be playing some Asphalt 9, which is right now, is part of the Eurobloom season. What the heck? Okay, I accidentally hurt myself. That's a little cringe, to be honest. Okay. Anyway, either way, we are now going to be. As usual. So this has been a really weird week because I was supposed to be doing some stuff this week, but then again, mom chores. I really hate it. Anyway, either way, I'm gonna have to start doing my usual social media posts before I begin. And I guess let's begin. I'll be back before the timer finishes. I think the stream thumbnail did not update, which is unfortunate. Okay, last detail here that I will have to do is okay. Actually, I need to load my YouTube chat. You know what? I'm just gonna check YouTube Studio first. I wonder if my YouTube Studio does not display my latest. That is so weird. Oh well, anyway. Looks like I'm gonna have to do the old-fashioned way of just loading up the regular YouTube app. I'm actually ready to begin right now, but I'm just gonna load my stream. Okay. All right. Is my bokeh not working? Hold on. I think my bokeh is not working. Okay. So anyway, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Hammer Guy Plays. Tonight we're gonna be playing some Asphalt 9. So this has been a very weird week for me. You can actually see that I forgot to shave my face for this stream. That's totally normal. Sometimes stuff happens in real life, but unfortunately, too much stuff has happened in real life, and I could not uh, get some stuff done that I wanted to do, like upload a video. Like finally, it's been months since I was trying to upload a video, and I couldn't find proper time to upload a video, if that's the case. Anyway, so as usual, we're gonna be doing some usual multiplayer. So this is the lovely Tommaso P900, which actually looks more awesomer than the P72 from Class A. From what I remembered. Okay, wait. Okay. Let me change my my audio. Where's my headphones? Wait, hold on. Oh boy. It is not detecting my headphones. This is not good. You gotta be kidding me. This is so weird. Oh well. Well, I got no choice. I guess no headphone stream for today. I'm gonna be blasting some incredibly loud music for this stream. So anyway, so this one is the P72 De Tomaso. I'm just gonna call it Thomas or Tom. It looks like a classic race car from like the 1970s. Like from the likes of one of the Ferraris actually is shaped like this. But this is actually a different take, and it kind of looks, the interior kind of looks modern, which is really really nice. Meanwhile, on the business end of the Class C, there is also the P72, or rather the P900. I'm actually not sure in real life which one is actually the higher performing car. My guess is that the P900 is actually my guess is that the P72 is actually the better performing car. That's only my guess. But this one on its own still looks sick. Really sick. Okay, so the spoilers don't come up, okay? That's completely fine. Okay. So some quick notes before we move on. So the AT for those people who have seen my Twitter, and I'm also probably gonna be posting a video on this on YouTube. when I get to it. My 1896 track version, Tech Rules 1896, which is my prized Grand Prix car from almost 4 years ago. Yeah, from almost 4 years ago, has finally been maxed out. So this is my champion car from almost 4 years ago, from the very, very first Grand Prix, which I got it at 1 star, and now I have finally maxed it out at 6 stars. So if you've been following my Twitter, you guys know probably the wild story that I had trying to max out this car. But for those who did not catch it, but this is what happened. I had 4 chances to draw this car's blueprints using the gacha packs. So World B Day. I actually don't understand why the Apollo is related to World B Day. But anyway, one of the gacha packs that is in this game, in the Legend store at the moment, or rather during the time it was active, was the 1896 Unleashed. So what's really weird about it was that sorry about that. What's really weird about it is that the 1896, compared to the usual 70 or 75, compared to the usual 70 or 75 token requirement, the 1896 unfortunately requires 90 tokens per pack. So what ended up is I had 376 tokens specifically left, which means if you're going to do some quick math, 376 divided by 9 is equivalent to at least 4 draws. The first draw, not the 1896. The second draw, also not the 1896. The third draw, also not the 1896. Basically, I was actually willing to spend all 4 of them without a second thought. So when I went to the 4th one, I was absolutely floored when I saw that my 1896 finally got maxed out. So, for context, at that point, my 1896 was already at 77 blueprints out of 80 to get to 6 stars. My God, that was some insane clutch. That was some insane gacha luck that I guess there goes my luck for the rest of the season, if ever, or rather, I guess there goes my luck for the rest of the year, if ever I'm gonna get that back. So when I was able to get the pack for that, so when I was able to get the blueprints for that, I immediately went to work and finished the last 3 of the 1896 Unleashed event. So remember that the 1896 Unleashed event, there's the trial. I keep forgetting the name of the second event, and then the third one is the contest. So, oh God. Hold on a minute. Okay. I don't understand why does it always happen. Why does it always happen? So, the first 2 usually happens. So the first 2 is like the trial, and the third one requires you to actually use the first one actually is the trial. It allows you to use the car without having to worry about unlocking the car. The second one sometimes allows you to play with the car, but since this is a key Unleashed event, it allows you to actually test run the car, and you need to be 6 stars to be able to get the car's key. And then the last one, the contest, is actually very interesting. Depending on how many, you actually need to own the car to be able to participate in the contest in order for you to actually, there's some leaderboard element there. But outside of the leaderboard element, there's also the option of you actually get to earn some tokens as well. So if you do own the car already, you can definitely earn some tokens depending on how many stars you currently have. So now that I've already maxed out my maximum stars my my 1896, I was able to get 600 tokens back. So from 376 tokens, I got shrunk down to 16, and then I got 600 back, which is really interesting. So anyway, that's the reason why my 1896 is like not many is the fuel is missing at the moment, but that's because I took some time to actually get to do that event. So anyway, I have forgotten to start this timer. To those who are wondering, to any of my new viewers who are wondering what is that timer for, you guys will know later. You guys will find out later. But for those people who are familiar with my channel, you guys will be, of course, you guys will be treated to some stretch redeems. So that's a weird thing. Anyway, so before we get into some multiplayer, since this is a new card that I have unlocked for this season, at the moment this is the only new card that I've unlocked for this season. The Thomas. So at the moment, I think the Thomas kind of sucks at basically everything. But I've seen this card in multiplayer, or rather, I've seen this card in the Overclock showcase. This thing's a monster. Like, it's not exactly a monster, but it's pretty good. At the moment, I cannot really judge this card based on its 1 star. I can't really judge this card based on this card being only 1 star. So my aim for this is to get this to 3 stars, and the drop rates for this card is actually pretty good, or at least pretty reasonable. Okay, I was actually supposed to get a free haircut today, but the line was so long, so unfortunately I have to be stuck with this. My major issue is that the back side of my hair is actually itching quite a lot. All right, 150 tokens, not bad. I have a strange feeling I'm not gonna get the Vantage V12 because I'm in tier 5, and all these other S-class cars, I'm probably not gonna get them either. But to be honest, I'm already mostly happy by the fact that I've already maxed out. I already maxed my my 1896, and I currently have other pending cars to actually upgrade at the moment. So there's that. So, Car Hunt Riot NSX GT3. So Febia, if you're watching, I'm probably not going to beat your time, but I might as well try anyway. What I'm gonna say next is probably going to upset quite a lot of people. If you guys did not key hunt for this car, well, you guys are missing out big time. I would say that this is one of the best cars for MP1. For starting off the multiplayer of any rule set. So Classic, Classic, Ghost, even Slipstream, because its top speed is actually pretty respectable on its own. It can go up to 343 kilometers per hour, which is already faster than most Class C cars. And it's very maneuverable. Okay, so very clearly, I can't beat Sofebia's score, which is 1 minute 40. Top 50%. Okay. Pretty much, I would definitely say Sofebia is somewhat of a time attacker. That's just my terminology. Basically, those who are looking to destroy track records, as opposed to competing with others directly on the track. Yeah, time attack in real life motorsports. Yes, time attack rule sets are usually different. Yeah, time attack rule sets are usually different compared to regular racing rule sets. The same mindset cannot be. You cannot really think like a. How do you put this? A time attacker cannot really think the same way as somebody else in a competitive setting where there are physically other opponents that you can interact with. That has been consistent. That has been a consistent thing in real life motorsports. Yeah, it's usually a different scenario. It's usually a different set of thinking it's usually a different set of thinking when you're doing a time attack race. Like if you're setting records and all of that. Because honestly, think about this. On the starting grid, you're competing with other the first placer definitely has the shortest amount of. If you're gonna talk about exploiting every possible advantage, the first placer definitely has the best advantage because they're the ones that are like right behind the starting line, and then the last placer is like a lot of meters behind the starting line, right? So the last placer, assuming everybody takes exactly the same route and exactly the same racing line and all of that, the last placer definitely is currently at the losing end. Is usually at the losing end because they have to travel an extra amount of distance in order for them to reach the finish line. And of course, you're also competing with other racers. So yeah, there's some extra amount. There's some extra amount of distance between you and the finish line, other than just the finish line. Meanwhile, for time attack, it doesn't really matter. All of you are judged based on when you start on the starting line and when you end at the starting line. So yeah, at least in my eyes, Sophebia is definitely a time attacker. In my case, I'm basically playing Asphalt primarily for multiplayer, because that's where, of course, that's where all the action is. But of course, yeah, you do you. While I wait for that extra ticket to finish, I'm gonna have to do the Aston Martin Grand Prix. To be honest, I hate this Grand Prix because I hate this car. I definitely enjoy playing with the Vantage GT12, the Vantage GT12, the regular one. But this one is just absolutely garbage. Like even when maxed, this one is absolute garbage. Though I would probably say that that's actually a little bit reasonable when you consider that this is a Class D car. Turning without drifting with this car actually gives you sharper turns than just drifting. Drifting is actually always problematic with this car. So I have to do it. So when you're trying to round corners, you have to think twice. Should you round the corners without drifting, or should you drift? Drifting makes you lose speed less. Turning without drifting is gonna make you lose speed a lot. Okay. I think 1 minute 38 is my best time here, I think. One. This car is an absolute menace to those who are driving it. I hate this thing. But I'm pretty sure that that is basically the same sentiment across literally everybody that has gotten a hold of this car. Okay, 1 minute. That's definitely better. 1 minute 41. Oh well. That's it. I'm not doing another one. At least I'm consistently second place in this. The good thing is that at least I'm consistently second place here. But the problem is I'm at tier 5, which means I'm not going to get the key if I win second place. But of course, because there was this one day that I did not submit my time because things got a little busy. Yep, that means I'm not getting this car at all. So, big yikes. I haven't upgraded this yet. You know what? I might as well. Excuse me. Yeah, there was a time when this car was in Class S back in Asphalt-8, but I guess that's no longer the case. I mean, I remember the Apollo IE was Class S. Bridge finale. There was also a time when I think the season right before the Future Sparks season. So Future Sparks season was the season at the end of the year last year, right? It's the one. Festive Sparks is the name of the season. Future Sparks is the name of the Drive Syndicate. Is the name of the Drive Syndicate for last year. So Drive Syndicate Future Sparks. Yeah, Drive Syndicate Future Sparks. The season before that, there was like a special event, a regular special event that actually features the Green Lizard, and it features the Arash AF10. But unfortunately, the Arash AF10 was not featured in, like here, over here. So here are the Syndicate decals. The Arash AF10 is unfortunately not featured in the Arash AF10 is unfortunately not featured in Future Sparks. So big yikes. Instead, the Diablo, the Diablo and the what was that? The Reventon was actually the one featured instead. And for the first time ever, they actually featured a Class B car. Sorry, they featured a key car that is not the reward car for the reward car for Drive Syndicate in the middle of the game. I have a strange feeling that they decided to go with a key car because there are some people who have been like hoarding all of these blueprints like I did. So I was basically hoarding blueprints for the past several seasons, and what happened was uh my intention was definitely to actually blow through some of the blueprints requirements, but unfortunately that you can, realistically speaking, you can only use the sorry, not blueprints, I mean wild cards. Realistically speaking, you can only use the wild cards on cars that you own. Now, since the Reventon cannot be the Reventon cannot be unlocked without a key. Yeah, the Reventon cannot be unlocked without a key, and unfortunately, I did not have its key. But the car was definitely unlockable in the game. Unfortunately, I could not. So Gameloft somehow foiled my plan of the wild cards, of using the wild cards. So big yikes. So it's so wild that there are like two car hunts happening at the same time per week. Wow. So pro tip, by the way, for some reason the Donkervort D8, I'm just gonna call it the Donk, or you can also call it the Donkey. The Donkervort D8 for some reason actually requires a crap ton of blueprints to max out. I counted it requires a total of 167 blueprints, whereas the P900 for some strange reason actually require less blueprints. My strange guess is that it's because the Donkervort is actually a rare car, and the P900 is supposedly an epic car, or rather a legendary blueprint car. Wait, is this an epic blueprint car, which is the reason why it's there's less of it. But considering that these two car hunts actually have relatively the same drop rate, there's a very high likelihood there's gonna be more people who would get the P900 more than the Donkervort. As in at least for the people who are playing who didn't get the legend pass for this car in the previous season. I think it was a part of this car was featured in the Wanderlust season. Yeah, this car was featured in the Wanderlust season almost last year, which was a relatively forgettable season, to be honest. At least for me, it was a relatively forgettable season. So anyway, what is an event that I can do here? You know what? The Aurora Tour Part 1 is still available for me to do. But unfortunately, because my Remac concept one is not maxed out, well, I guess no Aurora Tour for me. For Part 1 at least. So instead, strangely enough, there's also Part 2. This is actually the first time that I've encountered this is the first time I've encountered like a special event for a single car has two parts. Now, because the P900 clearly has a requirement on the Part 2 of a season pass or special event, obviously people are going to be car hunting for this more. I mean, very clearly, look. If you want to get all the conditions for this one in order for you to progress, you need this to be 4 stars. And considering the drop rates, I think realistically speaking, this car's actually attainable at least 4 stars. Realistically speaking. I mean the unlock requirements for this car is actually pretty low. Like 35 blueprints, and then it goes. The next time that you're gonna need 35 blueprints to get to the next star is when you're gonna try to max it out. So the blueprint requirement for this is actually pretty low. Something in my teeth. All right. So we're gonna wait a minute. Technically, I can do this. Yeah, technically I can do this, but then again, I'm gonna have to do this after the car hunt. Wait, you know what? Sorry about that. Let me clean my hands. There was something stuck in my teeth or something. Sorry about that. Okay. 16 minutes to go, so let's skip the daily events for now. And let's jump to the Aurora multiplayer. Now, the Aurora multiplayer, I haven't been playing this for a while. I only played it like once, unfortunately. So, let's go with the Devo this time. I think most of the SE related multiplayer are always Ghost multiplayer, I think. Or some of them. Not right. Alright, so let's go. Oh, it's Ghost Slipstream. Okay. That was a close one. That was a crash escape and a half, I think. Alright, New York. Let's go. Aw, dang it. Failed barrel roll. Okay. Double win streak. Interesting enough. Not every day that I get a double win streak. Usually I get a multiple podium streak, that is normal. But getting first place multiple times in a row, that is not something that I see every day. Or maybe my car choice is just good. Like the Devo is actually a pretty good car as a Class S car. When you realize that the game has multiples of the same car. The Chiron, the Devo, and the LV are basically the same car. When you think about it. Oh boy, I just buried everyone again. I remember I was in the Asphalt 9 Discord and then somebody was streaming and then I asked them, what platform are you on in this case? Well, most of the ones that are streaming on the voice chat are usually the ones on Windows. I feel like I'm the only one who's like can actually stream on iOS or at least macOS. Oh, this guy over here. And I told the guy who was currently streaming, I said, I'm currently on iOS. I can't wait for, I'm eagerly awaiting the Gameloft ID update for iOS and or Android. And I can't wait to get wrecked by all of you guys. So for those who are new to this channel, and to those who are not familiar with my skills, very consistently, I'm usually in the top 3,000 of iOS on the iOS leaderboard when it comes to MP1 or multiplayer 1. Now, something that's very interesting here is that I mentioned here that I usually reach the top 3,000. Yeah, the top 3,000 in the iOS leaderboards, right? But for the most part, I almost never reach it. I usually reach platinum only. It's been seemingly forever since I reached Legend League. My strange guess is that the top 500 players on the iOS leaderboards are the ones that are in Legend League as of right now. The player base in the iOS league are usually not that large. So when the Gameloft ID update launches for iOS or Android, I have a strange feeling that the player base, they're gonna have to expand the multiplayer league a little bit. So the bottom leaderboard reward shouldn't be top 3,000. Maybe it should be at least top 5,000 or top 10,000, give or take. Realistically, top 5,000 would be reasonable. So top 5,000, top 3,000, top 1,000, stuff like that. Those are the leaderboard brackets for the leaderboard brackets. Whoa! That was a bad one. Freaking magnet jump. I hate it when that happens. What the heck? Oh, free pack. Okay. Genty? I was not expecting the Genty to show up in the classic pack. Oh well, that's great. Free Genty blueprints. Okay. I'm gonna change up my game a little bit. For funsies. I want to try out the Thomas maxed out. Probably, but I know I'm not gonna win, but that doesn't matter. I don't care. A random red in a sea of blue. Like all of these cars are blue centric, and then suddenly you see the you suddenly see the Tommaso. So weird. This car can only go up to 360 kilometers, is it? Or 350? My guess is only 349. Yep, I knew it. They are so way ahead that I could not see their nitro trails anymore. Wait, third place? You gotta be kidding me. What? Wait, how? 1790. You know, I want to see this. Again, I'm 100% not expecting the. Again, I'm not expecting the Thomas to win in this race. I think some guys just crashed. Okay, so that's not supposed to happen. To be honest, that jump is a death trap. That's why I don't take that jump. If it was on the inner turn, I might as well take it. I may want to consider taking it, but that jump is. But I swear that jump, for me, that jump is a death trap. Just like the one in Auckland. The persistency of the average Joe. That sounds like a book title when you think about it. Oh, some crankish, you absolute mad lad. That almost gave me a heart attack. You gotta be kidding me. on. Okay. So, actual L, as I was kind of expecting, but okay. Mouse is there deceptive all this time. Okay, I have one more race to go before the stretch break. By the way, during the stretch break, I will actually do a quick watch party with you guys because episode 2 of Road to Unite is actually, episode 2 of Road to Unite is live right now, which means I'm gonna have to watch some preview of the new, possibly new gameplay of Legends Unite, Asphalt Legends Unite. So I'm down, definitely. But that's for later during the stretch break. My strange guess is that so here's something interesting. Asphalt has been teasing what is the next track that is going to show up on Asphalt 9. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay. Okay. Asphalt has been teasing, Gameloft has been teasing about a future, about the next track that is going to show up. People are saying it's Singapore because that's part of Legends, that's part of Asphalt Legends Unite. Here's the thing. It's really close to the end of May. The rest of the temperate countries is going to experience summer, right? So June, July is usually summer. So June, July, August is usually summer, right? Summer is usually summer and winter is usually the time when a new track gets introduced and a new drive syndicate is going to show up. So usually you will notice that a new drive syndicate is going to show up with a new track. Usually. The one time that I know that did not happen was in the Winterfest season. Winterfest season was the first. So the Heatwave season was actually the first season where a new track did not debut. Was actually the first season where the new track did not debut with a drive syndicate. And there was no follow-up drive syndicate that showed up right after that, unfortunately. Though that's for obvious reasons. That's because Auckland, which was featured in the Heatwave season, did not... obviously, that is not a place where you're going to conduct illegal activities. If it's like urban areas or rural areas, like in Tuscany, stuff like that, that kind of makes sense. But on a racetrack, Not really. Now, Paris, the City of Lights season is actually the first time where they deliberately delayed a track, a location, just to fit the occasion. Winterfest season, from what I remembered, Winterfest season, from what I remembered, was a Drive Syndicate season that did not introduce a new track. But they did introduce a new track. This was approximately last year. They did introduce a new track in the following update. And the reason is because it is to match with February, so Valentine's Day, right? It kind of makes sense. So Winterfest season and City of Light. Winterfest season was the first Drive Syndicate that did not feature a new track, because the new track is going to be featured in the update right next to that, right? So, judging the pattern, what is the most consistent is that every single time a new location gets debuted, this is the normal pattern. I'm not referring to the exceptions. I already noted the exceptions, but this is the common pattern. If you look at the pattern, as in if you ignore the exceptions and you look at the pattern, every single time they introduce a new track, they usually pair it up with a new Drive Syndicate. Next season or next update is going to be the final Drive Syndicate for this version of Asphalt 9. And it's also going to be the final track that's going to be introduced for this version of Asphalt 9. And my guess is that this is going to be a very long season, because by the time that this season ends, it's going to be 6 weeks until until Asphalt Legends Unite, because that's going to be the entirety of June, and then 2 weeks of July, and then maybe a buffer period or telling people to sign into your Game Loft ID so that you can painlessly transition your account to the new game, stuff like that. Possibly, I don't know. Anyway, that's already a very long rant, but I have a feeling it's gonna be longer. So let's check some stats. So I currently have 264 subscribers. So I guess no change. But considering that these 4 subscribers, I have no idea who these guys are, I might as well do some jumping jacks for them. My most recent stream was the one with the Mr. Beast collab with BTD6 to protect the yacht, right? All right. So 4 by 10 is 40 plus 10 is 50. Okay, 50 jumping jacks. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. 50 jumping jacks for the 4 gentlemen. This is for the 4 gentlemen that or ladies who subscribe to me. I don't know. I'm not gonna assume who you guys are. All right. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 20, 20, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 30, 30, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 40, 40, 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 50, 50. Okay. That was some workout. So to the 4 people who subscribed during that time, you guys may not be watching this, but thank you for the subscribe. Okay. Now, as I mentioned before, I usually do weighted jumping jacks. Yeah, as I mentioned before, I usually do weighted jumping jacks and not regular jumping jacks. But because I'm not using weighted jumping jacks, for some reason my neck still hurts. And I asked the doctor about doing weighted jumping jacks. It seemed like that's actually gonna make it worse. So I decided to not do that for now. Maybe I'm just gonna give it like another week. Hopefully it goes away. Stiff neck problems. I slept wrong. That's for sure. Okay. So before we get back to the game, I would like to react to the Asphalt Legends Unite. Rather, the Road to Unite Episode 2. Okay. Hold on a minute. Okay. Quick test. Okay. So I guess I can react to some window. I can react to stuff from here. Okay.
Hello there, and welcome to a new episode of Road to Unite, where we take you behind the scenes as we get ready for Asphalt Legends Unite. Today, we'll be taking a...
Damn, that is some... Profile, inbox, garage, and daily goals.
A closer look at the new UI and garage, which seem to be the stars of our last episode. Bear in mind, the team is still hard at work polishing the final details, so everything shown today is work in progress and may include placeholder assets.
Okay.
The new menus are the first thing you'll notice when launching Asphalt Legends Unite for the first time.
Of course.
As you can see, it's a big change. We've really...
Okay. So, you have unlocked the auto-claim and it's available. Conditions that can auto-claim will now be highlighted yellow. Okay.
You can see, it's a big change. We've really tried to up our game here, and especially with cross-platform coming, we wanted to make sure the new menus were easier to navigate with the controller as well.
Why was that blurred out?
We're sure most of these screens will be instantly familiar to you as well, as the
Wait.
network when launching Asphalt Legends Unite for the first time. We will make sure the new menus were easier to navigate. We're sure most of these screens will be instantly familiar.
Okay, so it still goes up to chapter 6. I mean, that's kind of a given.
To you as well, as the team wants to make sure you still feel at home and you're able to quickly navigate to any section of the game. And again, although these screens are work in progress, let me know if anything catches your eye in the comments.
Wait a minute. On the top right corner. So, home, I'm not sure what these are, and I'm not sure what these are. I think this is the store, and then these two are like these two in the top left corner is like it's the dashboard, it's the board that actually occupies the top side of the screen. My strange guess is that this is for the desktop or the PS5 version. As you guys can see that the buttons are for the PS5, so you get X for select and then square for back, right? So my guess is that for platforms with a big screen, it's gonna look like this. Because there's no way that this is gonna work for mobile. That's for sure. The screen that you are seeing right now, right? The screen that you are seeing right now is actually optimized for mobile. Because you have to understand that you only have this amount of room to work with, right? You only have this amount of room to work with, and your thumbs are, or your thumbs and your fingers are pretty large. So they have to make them big. But if you're gonna compare them to what you're seeing here, this is much smaller compared to what we currently have.
As we've teased before, the in-game UI has also been updated to give things a fresh new look even when you're on the track.
I don't see any... Okay, other than the font, I don't see any legitimate difference yet at the moment.
However,
wait a minute. Did you guys see that? That's a sonic boom. This effect is a sonic boom. That's crazy. So the shockwave from the base game, is like, it's kind of trying to mimic a sonic boom, but this one is an actual sonic boom. Like, you can see that there's like distortions in the air when you hit that sonic boom, or when you hit the shockwave. And it seems like the shockwave kind of has a digital effect on it.
However, we all know who the real star of the show is, so let's dive right in and go check out the new garage.
Oh, the garage level, finally.
You can't spell asphalt without garage. Well, you can, but we knew we had to go all out in our new expansion. Since we've released quite a few cars over the past years, we're also increasing our garage level cap, allowing you to progress beyond level 18 for the very first time. In the first time.
Okay, I was thinking that...
time.
I was thinking that this transition is seamless, but when you try to look at it very closely, you'll notice that the amount of money that this guy has is at 15,050 tokens, but a little bit later you suddenly see that he has 22,000 and 1,000. So this is not like a seamless transition.
In the new Asphalt Legends Unite garage, we make sure the car is a star, going as far as to place it literally center stage. With the help of our new and improved game engine, the new lighting effects will really help your car shine. Unless you choose a matte finish for your car, but really, who does that? The upgrade screens have also been given a light revamp, and here's an early sneak peek of what they're looking like. And that's a wrap for our second episode of the Road to Unite series. We hope you've enjoyed this deep dive behind the scenes, and don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified when the third episode hits. See you on the track, legends.
Okay, I want to check the comments. Please give us a decal store. Same in the China version. Don't give me ideas to earn more money, man. Yes, but buy them for like, I don't know, tokens or credits or something. Yeah, and it will be cool as an upgrade to change the plate number. Excited for you. Oh, it's a mole. I hope the game will be less pay to win, but I should keep dreaming, right? Cool by far. We be uniting, hunting and paying thousands of dollars when the Unite expansion releases. Yo, is that Drive Syndicate?
Sure, you still feel...
Wait, why is Drive Syndicate in multiplayer? That's weird. I have no idea why, but that's... Maybe there's a... Oh, wait. The Cops versus Syndicate mode. Looks like it's gonna be a multiplayer mode. So it's gonna be MP1 and then a Drive Syndicate multiplayer. That's possibly what this is. And of course, multiplayer can expand to more than just this. So split screen private room is definitely going to be mandatory for across platforms. Or depending on which platform you are, it's going to be available. But then again, private room is going to be cross-platform now. There's going to be the regular multiplayer, so MP1 multiplayer. And then there's the DS multiplayer. This is possibly what this is. And then there's going to be a special event multiplayer. So, yeah. What else? So, let me see. They show the credits in the tokens even when we are in the main menu. Not a big detail, but it messes with my OCD.
First thing you'll notice when launching Asphalt Legends Unite for the first time.
Okay, I think this part is actually a little bit broken. It is supposed to show the tokens. It should be showing the tokens and the credits right next to the store page. Okay. Second person who said give us the decal store. Hey, don't call me out like that. I'm gonna miss the Rajdhani typeface.
Unless you choose a matte finish for your car.
Don't call me out like that. Oh, this guy actually uses the matte finish. Well, I won't judge you. Comment suggestions. The contrast of the white text and the lilac background is too low. The old interface and logo in the background, but yeah, work in progress. Grand Prix has a background when image makes no sense. Multiplayer screen deserves a better background with a deeper look. It's too flat. The in-race timer is cluttered. The italic font should be replaced with a regular version exclusively in the race. Every section, like SE, daily, should have a color palette for easier recognition. The in-race timer, the red box will...
when you're on the track.
I think that's okay.
Matches your eye. The in-game UI?
You know the feature that I've been always looking for? If the career can display the secondary objectives, why can't you do it outside of career? I have an idea. If it's like too much work, like let's say for example, there's like too many conditions for you to do. I have an idea. Hey, Gameloft. Sorry, I accidentally lost my feet. Sorry about that. Hold on. Hey, Gameloft, I have an idea for you. I understand that there are some special events or some stages of events that has way too many conditions. You guys brought this upon yourself. Like one condition requires like 3 requirements to finish, right? I have an idea. Maybe we should have the option to pin a condition so that it shows up in the race. Okay? Maybe at most, maybe we can limit, maybe at bare minimum, maybe just limit it to 1 condition from that event, right? Or rather, 1 set of conditions from that event, you can pin it. And then for the season missions, you can also pin 1. How about that? That should be an option. And there's like the priority pin that should show up in the race. And then there are like the secondary pins that show up in the pause menu. I think that should be an option. That has been an issue with so many of the showroom. Yeah, because showroom events are basically recurring special events until you max out your car, right? That has been an issue for a lot of my showroom events. Especially the Miura. Right now the Miura is a pain to do. Because sometimes there's like a crap ton of unique objectives that you have to complete. It's like one condition can have up to three requirements to finish. Like, okay, time. Okay. Perfect nitros knockdowns. No wrecks. And then the other one. Shockwaves, 360s, and then some of them are completely different. Like if they're like, one is like do 1, do 2, do 3. That would have been easy. But no, you guys had the idea. You guys had the bright idea of stacking multiple requirements, multiple secondary objectives into 1 condition. Now you made it complicated. Maybe you guys should throw a bone and maybe pin an objective that you think is, you can pin an objective that you think is useful, and then have it display in the game UI. And then the others that you pin can be displayed in the pause menu. This way, players have an easier way to track the secondary objectives in the race. Isn't that difficult? Like just one condition, okay? Just one set of conditions pinned to the race UI. But everything else, at least make it show up on the pause menu. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be so difficult, because you guys can clearly do it in career mode. You get my pick. You get my point to those who are currently viewing this. You get my point. It is so hard to keep track of some of these objectives. My God. So, anyway, Aiden Arcade. Is that your name? Aiden Arcade. Thank you for joining in. I apologize for that slight. I apologize for that ballistic rant about me complaining about the UI of Asphalt 9. Unfortunately, realistically speaking, UI wise, the only thing that has changed in the Asphalt Legends Unite, the only thing that has changed in the Asphalt Legends Unite, UI that's currently showcased in that video right now is at the moment just some aesthetic changes. So the layout is exactly the same, but my major complaint is, again, there should be an option to at least pin objectives to the screen. Like, that's just my take, but then again, I don't know with you guys. But it should be an option. Like, it should be an option for you to have an easier way to track your objectives. Like, that would have been nice. Okay. Anyway. Wait, where's my window? Where's my scripts window? Okay. So because of that very long rant, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut down the rest of my stream. Unfortunately, because I need to wake up a little early tomorrow. So anyway. What? Oh boy. So I'm probably gonna have to upload a clip of me trying to rant about that problem. That was a relatively long rant when you think about it. But I'm gonna have to edit that. I'm gonna have to edit that in order for me to make that digestible to other people, at least on Twitter. Like, to be legitimately honest, despite the game's faults, I definitely enjoy this game. That is for sure. That's why I've been playing this game since 2017, since this game's beta days. But of course, there's definitely a few things that could have been done better, and I think they've actually alluded to doing some changes, like in the survey. But until now, they have not done that yet. My strange guess is that they've took so long, and there's like so many changes that it basically overhauls the entire UI that it kind of necessitated. They kind of thought that it's necessary to actually release a pseudo new game. It's not exactly a new game. Like, it's still the same base game when you think about it, but then again, I have a strange feeling that they changed the way how the game plays. So, in layman's terms, or if you would like to provide a real-world example, it's like the transition from Overwatch to Overwatch 2, or the transition from CS:GO to CS2. It's not every day that you actually get to see a completely new game that is released, but the content from your previous game has been retained. That is not something I see. That is not something that I see every day. But it seems like it's getting more common these days. Like the stuff that you have unlocked from the original game gets ported over to the new game. Well, that's actually pretty nice for yeah, that's definitely very nice for those people who for those game developers who tried really hard to actually try to do that. And I guess I can applaud Gameloft for that as well. But for me, that is, at least for me, that is like the number one thing. That is the number one thing that actually pisses me off in this game. It's like there's no easy way for you to track some objectives when the game already has a way to track objectives in career mode. It is just, that is just, you know, that is like a really, really big poop state on an otherwise really good system to keep track of conditions or secondary objectives. Taking the scenic road, huh? What was the other thing that I complained? I think I complained about something on Twitter as well, and I tagged Gameloft support for it. I kind of forgot about it, and it's not about the objective tracking either. All right, so switching to multiplayer, I'm gonna have to bring out my. Strangely enough, for Ghost multiplayer and Classic multiplayer, I have to say, the 600 LT is actually a pretty good car. I definitely enjoy using this car more than the. I enjoy using this car more than the Huracan. But again, that's just me. Alright. This car is clearly slower than the Huracan, but it makes up by having some wicked acceleration. Which, when paired with actually having some decent nitro, actually makes it a really good combination. So approximately a season ago, this car was featured in the car hunt, and for some strange reason, I was successfully able to get this car to 4 stars before the car hunt, and somehow I didn't really have to do much to actually get blueprints of this car. I actually don't know when did I get blueprints of this car. I kind of forgot already. It's quite weird. Where did I get this car? But overall, this thing is actually pretty great. I would say that this is a Huracan rival. It's not a Huracan killer by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a Huracan rival. Though, I'll be honest with you guys, I still prefer using the Apollo IE. Yeah, I still prefer using the Intenza. Oh boy. That's a Valhalla, and I'm in the Huracan lobby. Okay. Again, that jump is a death trap. Come on, come on, come on. I have to say, this car is also a beast in Osaka. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did he just crash right in front of me? Okay. Not bad. Pet lovers. Ever since I maxed out this car's blueprints last season. Again, this car was actually featured at the very end of the last season. I have been spamming this car in almost every single race, with the exception of obviously post Slipstream, where obviously the top speed is more important. Now, the Porsche 911 GT3 is definitely a better car because it has more powerful acceleration than this one. However, I currently don't have that car. I wish I have, but whenever Osaka shows up, or Caribbean, this car absolutely destroys. Like, it's able to overtake a lot of opponents in just the first 30 seconds of the race. Okay, so that means I can't beat... Obviously, I could not beat the GT3, the 911 GT3. There's so many GT3s in this game already at this point. You have the Bentley GT3 from Class D. You have the NSX Evo GT3. You have the 911 GT3, and then you have the Sorpasso GT3. Is there any I'm pretty sure there's like another one, but I can't remember. I can't remember which one. So weird. So many GT3s in this game. So there's the Porsche GT3. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that the Porsche 911 GT3 exists. Of course. Like, that's definitely one of their like high performance. Before the 918, that's usually like their high performance race car. Somewhat road legal-ish. Oh, somebody brought their electric monster. I couldn't do that at the moment. I wish I can, but I can't because I'm not in Platinum League. At least not yet. Rocketed by GL. Huh? I swear that bridge is a death. I guess I'm gonna have to add that to the list of death traps. Hashtag barrel roll death traps. Okay, that was disappointing. At least I'm pretty high up, but I definitely could be better. I think the next card that I'm gonna have to bring out is not a card that everybody knows. I mean, everybody for sure. Everybody knows the Huracan and everybody knows the Corvette at this point. So I'm not gonna have to bring that out. Instead, what I'm gonna be bringing out is the next is my other electric monster, which is the Vanda. No. The Vanda's younger brother, the Apex. Not related to the Apex Plasma Master, by the way. That's literally just a brand of car. Come on. At least let me finish third place, damn it. No. Oh, dang it. Oh, wait. I actually won. Or rather, I actually stayed in third place, okay. What happened to the other guy? Did he crash? That was so weird. Okay. In the first few hours of MP1, usually I'm in the top 1,000. That's because all my opponents are just class C. Oh wait, this is rush minute, right? And I'm in first place. Yes! Okay. That was a sick overtake. Or rather, that was a sick finish. Top 1,000. Nice. I think it's gonna be a big ask for me to try to reach Platinum League in this stream. But this is okay. I'm gonna issue myself a challenge. Stay under 1,000 position before. So I currently have 11 minutes to go for this stream, and the challenge is this: I need to stay within 1,000 position. If I don't, I'm gonna have to do 10 jump squats. I have not done 10 jump squats today, so that's gonna be a bit of a challenge for me. Oh boy, Shanghai. Come on. I think I left them in the dust. I'm somewhat in the clear. Come on. Yes! Okay. I'm in the 1400 range now. Oh boy. I guess the stakes has been raised. Who would have thought that a car slower than a Huracan is actually going to take me to Platinum League? I'm usually not expecting that. Though to be fair, this is Ghost multiplayer and not Slipstream multiplayer. If this was Slipstream multiplayer, I could have brought out my big guns, the Volkswagen. But no, this isn't. Oh boy. Beyond boundaries. Oh well, I lost. Big yikes. I hope I'm still above in the top 1,000. No, I'm not. Okay. I'm gonna have to fight my way back. Two F1s, two Huracans, and one parasol run. Two F1s, two Huracans, and one. What is the other one? One Porsche. Okay. Interesting. I'm definitely not gonna win against the two F1s. That is assuming they can actually keep those speed up. To be fair, the F1 is actually infamous for being for having the nitro profile of an NSX. Yep, I knew it. I think the other guy's lagging. Yeah, the other guy's lagging because... Okay. Hard right, hard right. Hard left. Damn. Okay, that was disappointing. Okay. So for my last few races, I'm gonna have to bring out my old EP0 Apex. This is what peak performance looks like until I switch to using the until I started using the 600 LT. This is what peak performance looks like. Come on. Okay, not bad. So, yeah, second place is not bad. Hopefully, I can get my... I think I have one more race to go before I have to end the stream. Nah, 2 races to go before I end the stream. Okay. How did these guys get in here? Oh. Got him. Damn, their speed is consistent. Okay. Well, that was disappointing. Just 1 point. Just 1 point for the rating. Yikes. Alright. This is the last race. Hopefully I don't screw up. Hopefully. Like, at least let me get into the podium right now, because there's no way I'm going to be reaching sub 1,000. No. No, 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 no. No way. I'm gonna have to play it safe then. Yes, I got it. Now all I have to do is not screw up. Which is definitely easier said than done. No, Corvette, you are not overtaking me. And he overtook me. Wrong turn, buddy. Damn. Yes! Yes! Okay, not bad. That was a sick accidental jump though. Oh my god. I landed right under top 1,000. Holy crap. That means I don't have to do the 10 jumping jack. I don't have to do the 10 jump squats anymore. Okay. I don't have to do the 10 jump squats anymore, but somebody gave this stream a like. So I'm gonna do that right now. To the guy who gave me a like just now, thank you for giving me a like. Excuse me. So I'm gonna end the stream very soon. But first, stretch rate. 10 jumping jacks and 5 run in place. The rules for my likes is for the first like within the stretch break, it's 10, and then 5 for the consecutive likes, right? So okay. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay. So to the ones who did give me a subscribe and give me a like, thanks for that. Alright. So I'm gonna be ending this stream very soon. Like, kind of right now soon. So yeah. So to those who are currently watching, wait, hold on. To those who are currently watching, oh wait, that's too zoomed in. Sorry about that. Okay. To those who are currently watching, all I can say is, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Thanks for enjoying my shenanigans, even if Most of you did not chat anyway, but that's completely fine. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna be uploading a new video very soon, or maybe a few new videos very soon. Hopefully, I can find time to actually do that. Like I always have the illusion that I have time, and then suddenly my mom barges in telling me to do a chore, and then day ruined. It's really annoying. Anyway, so my next Asphalt stream, as usual, is gonna be Sunday 9 p.m. PHT time. Usually between 9 p.m. or 9:30. Usually anywhere between that range. For my next stream, it is going to be BTD Battles 2, because there's gonna be a new season that's gonna be waiting. Yeah, there's gonna be a new update that's gonna show up, and I'm actually very excited for the new hero. So that's gonna be really, really interesting. So anyway, all I can say is, as usual, if you guys are interested in more of my content, don't forget to actually scroll down to my description, and you guys will see my link tree, which is the links to my other accounts. So I have Twitter. I will not call it X. Twitter, Twitch, if you guys are interested, but I currently don't go there at the moment. Facebook, and of course my gank donations are also there. For tipping, my Stream Elements is also there as well. So there's that. Either way, there's nothing else for me to say. All I can say is thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. All right, peace.